Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Here we go with this. Uh, I guess it's these transmissions from the future Ironworks. Hmm. But you are our best chance of success, our only hope. Your gift will allow you to become one with the tower and survive the journey through time and space. Were our technology as advanced as that of the Allagans, perhaps we could have gone with you. Alas, it was not to be. But when you are finally reunited, all of the hardships, all of the sacrifice will have been worth it, I'm sure. Just promise me you'll spare a thought for those you leave behind. And we'll be thinking of you too, for as long as this world lasts, though I fear it will not be for much longer. This is Biggs, third of his name, 18th president of Garland Ironworks, signing off. May the 12th be at your side, Garahatia. From a time long forgotten, huh? Let's see, I wonder if we can interact with that at all, or if it's just for the cutscene. Kind of weird that it replaces us all the way back over there. Let's see if we can get into Academia Niter, though. Ballistics, where they develop cannons at. Yeah, it looks like it was just there for the cutscene. Although maybe I have the... I wouldn't think... Like, I'm pretty sure this is the spot where we were talking to them at. It might be the other side, though. Also, I hope that they make us a city that rivals the Crystarium and how it looks and feels in the next expansion. Because Crystarium is pretty top-notch, and I'm kind of sad that, like, you know, there isn't really a city on the source that that's as good. Like, not knocking Kugane, I like Kugane just fine. But, I mean, this is like, I don't know, real good fantasy city. So, yeah. Well, let's see. We might not be able to get into Academia Niter right away. I was hoping that we would. We'll go on back to Tataru. I guess we could read. In the quiet corner of Amaranth stands an unremarkable entrance to the most remarkable institution, the Academia Niter. Within its hallowed halls, the stars' ancient overseers toil to perfect the godlike art of creation magics, the research and experiments bringing into existence myriad forms of fantastical life. Yet even if these creations be not but reflections of reality, mere phantasms woven from ether, the techniques which engender such miracles are a source of undeniable power. Step now across the threshold and behold the glories of a civilization lost to the ages. Swing. I like using that portal, even if it's not the fastest way to go. Also mildly interesting that we don't technically zone into Mordona until we go through that stitch. We'll have to drop out of the queue, I think, because this next, if I'm remembering right anyway, this next bit of talking to Tataru involves going into an instance. Okay, well, we'll just do this then. I would have liked if we could have done that dungeon first, but that's okay if we don't. It's more backstory on the ancients really than it is direct relation to what's going on in the story right now, so it's okay. Like any good side dungeon, it's just side stuff that you don't necessarily need to keep track of. It's more interest to lore enthusiasts.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly. But tell me, how fare our friends in the First?
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it. Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Oh, you're back.
Estinien. So he got out of the capital safe after all. So did they kill Xenos?
And none the worse for wear, I see.
Estinien! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
More complicated how?
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Baelsar. Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself. There, we found a man whom all assumed dead. But his soul lives on. And he has wrested back his flesh. Xenos ye Galvas. Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
Oh, hey, look. Kryles have an echo vision too. Also, did Estinien say what's wrong? Like, he's seen us have an echo vision before. Why would he be surprised? He has no reason to be surprised. Look, his katana is like ethereal. He doesn't even need the full blade. Uses magic barriers now. Whoa. Ah, the simple pleasures of one's own flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. Hey, it's the twins. Those are like, what, 12mm bullets? Man, Imperial soldiers are even even worse mooks than stormtroopers in Star Wars. Oh, our hotbar's changed. You don't suppose. Yep. We are Estinien now. Man, he's got They call it Sky Dragon Dive for him, but it's on a 15-second cooldown. And he's dealing more damage with normal hits than Clyde deals with critical hits. Dragon. Although if Clyde were at the current highest gear level, he would be dealing comparable damage to Estinien. And he's got more HP than Estinien. Guys, it's too fast for them. I guess they think Gaius killed the Emperor. Split up, huh? Principal dynamics, huh? There's more tubes of cerulean. I guess they would be. Are they rebuilding the Ultima weapon? Oh, there's a naked guy in it. Volatile prototype, Arch Ultima. Or Arc Ultima. Full power, huh? Kind of funny that he would use his full power against this and not against Xenos. Well, prepare to see some crazy damage while he's channeling Nidhogg. This is more damage than Clyde will be able to deal for like the entire expansion. 75k per hit. Upwards of 79,000. 104,000. Six seconds on Stardiver. And he heals every single local. I wonder how many people this made, like, played Dragoon. Like, Estinien is doing a ridiculous amount of damage right now.
Taste my loss!
Estinien acting like that was no big thing.
Are you all right?
Peer into my past, did you?
Well, I didn't quite relive the experiences you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. But no matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds.
Hey, I didn't do that by myself, man.
My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose.
The word prosaic means commonplace.
Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Or unimaginative.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention. He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something. Lest you worry, I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead. Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and Al Shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
That's true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
Thank you for your help then, Estinien. I see why Alphino admires you so.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
That wasn't me. I like the boots he's wearing and his hobo outfit.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
You say that, but like, I don't have an inn room here. Yeah, fair enough, Tataru, fair enough. We gonna get a meanwhile scene? Yep. Well, at least it wasn't in the Imperial Palace after we just viewed a scene in the Imperial Palace. Lord Nerva. And he got blown up. Boring. You find it amusing, huh? Who's speaking? It's a dyed version of the Dunscaith healing robe, or Dunskite healing robe. Want of a new master, huh? They want to eat Zodiark, huh? Oh, we get 2 meanwhile scenes. They really weren't kidding about this cutscene train here. Well, that can't be the actual Lardbert, because Lardbert got in our belly. Dun dun dun! Old enemies, new threats. Urgent news, you say? Oh, hey look, it's Maxima, but now he's in resistance clothes. Did your eyes change color, buddy? His ears got a little more rounded, that's for sure. Kryle's gonna come with us, huh? Oh, Kryle, I don't really think you can do much of anything. Although, then again, you did... There was that time you helped us with the Zirvan thing, and you totally blew something up using magic, so... See if we can't get into Academia Niter, though. See if we can't just bum a queue while we're teleporting about. Maybe we can interrupt a cutscene or two. Although then again, I think maybe we have like 22 minutes left in the recording, so if we don't get a queue like snappily, then I guess we could try real quick queuing on healers, see if that gives us an instant queue. But it doesn't look like it, so. Oh, hey, we're gonna get to interrupt a cutscene. Yes, yes. Alright, just one last dungeon to worry about. Although, I mean, it's not like there's too much. But that's kind of the problem, since there aren't, you know, there's only the 2 side dungeons. People don't do them very often. You know, they do them once and then sort of forget about them, because it's more effective to just do the other dungeons. Huh, lots of plants. And potted plants on shelves. Smooth jazz. Giant aquarium? Academia Niter. It's like radio interference with jazz. With jazz. Got a white mage, looks like. The beast is broken free, huh? Engendered Terracatos, huh? Look, we got a shattered aquarium over there. And more shattered aquariums over there. The kind of dungeon music that'll put you to sleep. Creatures have killed some of the ancients here. Although these are just shades. M itself made all of this. Is it just like looping over and over again with these? The big whale type creature, by the way, is a boss annoying from Final Fantasy XI. I'm trying to remember if they called the first one they put in 11 Bismarck or not. I remember you got a title and it was whatever the name of the whale was, and Flinzer. I think it was Bismarck Flinzer, but oh look, we got dark. Uh-oh, love it, shark. Kind of see the sharks have, you know, they have two different colors, and they have sort of like a difference in what they do. The blue one has giant circular AoEs, and the red one has cleaves. You managed to kill one. early enough, then it can be interesting because the second one will get like it'll do a buff called like circadian nerve or something like that. And this red one should do it when he pops out, but he's gonna die pretty quickly. Okay, car what thing nerve? What is that? Carcarian verve. I'm not sure what the word Carcarian means. I'm sure it's related to like sharks and stuff. So you can check out the visitor's guide and the other text on the ground at the end of the dungeon. It tells us which of the complication of 14 is responsible for the creation of the guardhouse. I think there might have been one near the aquarium too, but the Estinniens are responsible for making mandragoras. And cactuars, it would seem. You know, one thing I kind of miss about Dark Knight is I miss when Salted Earth caused blood ticks. And I wish they'd bring that back. Just have it like tick 5 blood per dot tick instead of 3 like it used to be. Make it nice and, you know, relatively even. Although I guess it has an odd number of ticks, so they'd need to either up the amount of ticks or lower them by 1 or something. Honestly, they could lower it by 1. And add the blood, and that would probably be a net DPS increase. Of course, it would only be, at that point, it would be 6 ticks, so it would be 30 blood per salty earth use. Although, I think if I remember right, it used to be 3 blood per tick for each second that each monster spent in the field. Oh look, they're responsible for mobile too. Surprise, surprise. You know, this part of the dungeon really reminds me of St. Mosian's Arboretum in the Duranian hinterland. And honestly, the part with the aquarium is somewhat similar because remember the first part, even though it's all plant life and mostly plant life, you know, they were like a few birds as well. In St. Mosian's Arboretum, that first part, remember it was called like some fancy word that meant the study of wetlands. And like river fauna, I guess, or flora, river flora. First, we're gonna save the Living Shadow for the next AoE pack. I guess the main difference between that type of Moor Bowl and a normal Moor Bowl is not just the number of mouths, but the fact that it has actual like humanoid arms and hands or thumbs. These evil armors, they do stuff that you can silence, and they can also be stunned. White Mage will probably stun them a few times. One of the DPS is like single target hitting something as part of the victory. One of the nice things about this pack is that a lot of stuff casts. Can I just call it pack again? Just call it groups, not pack. We're not wolves. Hey look! Night Pegasus. It's one of the reasons I was hoping to get a Night Pegasus before this expansion in Palace did, but I never could, and that takes so much time to do. Even with people who agree to go, because you have to like get them to agree to go multiple times. A lot of people get bored after the first couple hours. And even in a group, it takes like 3 or 4 hours to get to 150. So. Offer up my life energies in the name of noble creation. Come forth, Questel Coatl. Tame the fury, or tame the frenzy which profanes these halls, huh? So Ancient just completely gave up his life. He sacrificed himself to make Final Fantasy VIII reference. Questel Coatl. But when you grab the orbs, instead of getting defense, you get damage up. Because eventually, Questel Coatl will absorb the orbs himself. Kind of like the standard mode back in Wanderer's Palace hard mode. Remember that far back? It was worth the time. I knew that it wouldn't work, but yeah. It should have. Which one of them is quicker? That far. Alright. Kind of like a Thunder Phoenix, but really it's a Mesoamerican mythological god. Oh, did they all leave? They all left, didn't they? I didn't get to calm anybody. Oh well. Let's go back to the go back through the dungeon and see what we can find. I guess we should do it in the correct order, the order they intended for us to see it in. I can't remember exactly when I started recording. I think it was around 4:40. If the video cuts while we're running back through here, then I apologize. But oh, it shouldn't be too hard to the words of Mitron. Oh, that was one of the Astinniens that was working on the first that Ardbert company killed. Visitor's Guide, huh? The Hall of Learning was established in honor of the first, Mitron, a scholar renowned for his exceptional contributions to our marine biosphere. It is here that many ichthyologists seek to follow Mitron's footsteps and engender sea creatures, characterized by traits both unique and beneficial. Diversity is a key to a robust star. The ocean is the soup of life, and we must endeavor to enhance its richness. Such were the words of Mitron, and they guide our research to this day. Well, that's pretty cool. Hey look, there's like his Astinien symbol on like the banner. Like his mask symbol or whatever, right? All sorts of tubes through here. The words of Halmarut. Or Halmarut. I think it's Halmarut. Visitor's Guide again. Did you know that the original Halmarut, a man lauded for countless advancements in the field of phytobiology, was an avid landscape gardener? He was famed for botanical labyrinths of intricate design, the foliage of which he sought to protect from voracious pests with the inventive application of creation magics, a recreational project said to have led to the evolution of the world's first carnivorous plants. Students of his research later expanded upon those early techniques and successfully developed an extended family of ambulatory flora. If you too wish to set down roots in this fertile field of study, hearken you to the words of Halmarut, and submit your applications to the Academia. There's only one more ledger, and it's like right before or right after where we saw that Pegasus, that night Pegasus. Words of Laha Brea. Yep, there it is. Research report. It's not a visitor's guide for once, it's a research report. Okay. The instances of spontaneous creation occurring in lands across the ocean are now confirmed phenomena. Seemingly unguided by conscious will, these aberrations are said to manifest as malformed beasts of nightmarish aspect and unrestrained ferocity. High-ranking phantomologists have since been dispatched to the afflicted areas, where they conducted the capture and transport of a single entity. This specimen, characterized by a disproportionately large maw, was dubbed Archaeotania, and investigations into its etheric composition are ongoing. The theory posited by the esteemed La Habrea suggests that the shape these fiendish beings assumed is not random, but rather an amalgamation of the fears which lurk beneath our rational minds. As of this writing, researchers have begun pursuing methods by which potent guardians of deliberate design might be engendered to stand against this mounting threat. So basically, to fight monsters, they're gonna start consciously making monsters.